Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name's Dean and this is Locksmith Services, and I've just arrived at a job in Kimpton where I was recommended as they've got an Ultion cylinder that's failed, and I've just arrived, so I'm going to get my tools out. We're going to go have a look and see what the problem is. But yeah, apparently they've taken the key out the door and more than the key has just come out. Let's have a look. So here we are, as you just saw, lock was in the door. Looks all fine, and then we'll do a little quick twist and look, a few more bits there, and yeah, the actual core itself has come out. Now this is one of the original Ultions. I say original, I mean in the sense of it's not one of the later ones, which was the Plus, which is why I did not install these for the specific reason. I kept finding that they were just unreliable and weren't working correctly. So when they brought out the Plus, that's when I started installing them, which is clearly labelled and stamped on the front here. So whenever I see one like this, I knew it was the old one. Also, the other way to tell is that the keyhole is actually a different side. So because it's a thicker key, the key is more centred one side than the other. So it's kind of right to left, if you get what I mean. Because with your dimple key locks, as you can see, the key goes in like on the right hand side rather than central, while the new ones go in on the left hand side. So that's why I never installed these ones. But yeah, the core has completely come out of this, so we need to grab a new lock and get it fitted and supply some keys. And I mentioned in my ABS video that I got 100 genuine blanks. However, I don't have a machine yet, so that's useless for me anyway, so that's great. However, this customer doesn't want a dimple keyed lock. They want to go for just a more standard key because of the price of keys and everything. So we're going to put a Green Tech 1-star in, thumb turn, and then we'll cut some extra keys on the machine. So let's get the lock out and get going. So as you can see, I've got some apexes to use up, and once the apex stock go, I'll probably just stick with Ultion, being that I can cut the keys for them as well. He says when he finds, you know, how much is that machine? 1,600 quid. Once he finds 1,600 quid to be able to cut the keys for it. So yeah, Green Tech. Oh, what am I doing? It's a thumb turn. God, brain fart there. I've also got an ABS here, 3-star to use up at some point. Chrome 3535. So yeah, I gave him the option of the replacement Ultion and Apex, or just a standard key, and he's gone with the standard key. So here I'm going to show you the keys, like that person whinged in the comments, because you know you might be able to find out this person's address and recreate their key. Anyway, and then here is the lock. So thumb turn again. I know it's a different kind of shiny chrome as such. The 3-stars don't really come with that. However, I did speak to Ultion today, and the Alps is coming out again. Even though it was coming out, I bought one, it didn't arrive as an Alps. And then they were like, oh yeah, we're not going to do Alps anymore. Well, they're coming out again. So bizarre anyway. So yeah, we got the lock. So let's cut 2 extra keys, and we'll get this fitted in the door. So we've got the keys clamped. There's our guide. Sits there flush each side. Flip that round. We'll come down here where I've got my leisure battery and inverter. There we go, beauty's starting up. Bit dusty down here, isn't it? God, might need to give that a bit of a clean out just so it doesn't get too dusty and overheat in there. Anyway, which means we've got the key to charge in, so that's good because that one's low. So yeah, going to turn the machine on and get cutting. Okay, you join me with the keys. So keys are all cut. Let's just give them a test and see how well they work. Went in nice and smoothly. As I've ran out of light, we are back. So yeah, nice and smooth. Turns, boom. It's one key. And then so you've got a nice little green one with our number on. And goes in, turns nice, give them a little file already so they're nice and smooth. So yeah, there's that. Got the 3 originals here. We'll test one of them for you while we're here, make sure that you're happy, that I'm happy. There you go, and let's try this one. Perfect. Right, and obviously it's a thumb turn. So what we're going to do, grab a key ring, get these keys on the key ring, and we'll go fit it in the door, and job's a good one. Here we go. So we'll put the cut keys on here, and we'll be good to go fit this all in the door. Just like that, the job's all done. So replace the Ultion with a Green Tech 1-star thumb turn, cut 2 extra keys for them, and then I adjusted the door, dropped the bottom keep down and then the top keep in. It was a Winkhouse hook, split spindle, just because I think there was a bit too much pressure and it was starting to rub, and you could see where it was filing on the bottom keep. So I just dropped that down a bit. And yeah, they're all happy. I think Ultions have been coming with front doors for probably the last 6 to 8 years now. Most people are standard, and I think this was, I say, because it was one of the original gens, that's what I noticed of a lot of them going wrong, which is why we never offered installing them until they kind of fixed that issue with the Plus. And they did kind of mention, yeah, we realise there's a fault, it's been resolved, and to be fair, I've not had a Plus go wrong. So yeah, that's all sorted. And I think when you're buying the door and it comes with it, it's just part of the price. And when you're getting a locksmith out or you're going to repair it yourself, seeing the cost of what that lock actually is can be a bit off-putting for some people. And like they said, they're home most of the time. It's a bit overkill. They've got a 1-star BS in there, so it's still just as secure. You've got your sacrificial snap. You know, it's not a straight, easy pick anyway, so I think they're quite happy anyway. But yeah, I offered them the Ulti and the Apex and that, and they just said they will go for that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Similar video to the ABS one a couple of weeks back, which I actually only filmed yesterday. Trying to get booked up in advance. Got 20 weeks of videos left until I've done 1 whole year of uploading every Wednesday. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time for maybe a locklogs. Just a lot of effort to film. Take it easy.